Good Thursday, everyone. I'm meteorologist Dave Snyder at the National Weather Service with Alaska statewide weather. A busy weather day and a busy weather weekend shaping up across the 49th state as low pressure moves into the North Pacific and southern Bering Sea over the next 48 hours. It's going to pack quite a punch. We'll start in South Central, where high wind watches are in effect. We expect to see some stronger gusts, mainly through Portage Valley. Sustained winds, 45 to 60, with gusts to 75. That'll take place mainly during the day on Friday and into the evening. And on top of that, Prince William Sound's looking at periods of heavy rain, 3 to 5 inches in general, with some isolated areas seeing as much as 6 to 9 inches. That means a possibility for rapid snowmelt in some cases. Across the interior, the upper Yukon Valley, the eastern Alaska Range, and the Yukon Flats, winter weather advisories continue there. In some cases around the Yukon Flats, blizzard watches in effect as we head into late tonight and Friday. Most areas there are expecting light amounts of snow, but it will be the wind gusts that cause the problem. Gusts there could reach upwards of 40 miles per hour. Across the Brooks Range, winter weather advisories and blizzard watches continue there for blowing and drifting snow. A blizzard watch for the western Arctic coast, including areas around Wainwright. For the Seward Peninsula, a winter storm watch and warnings in effect for some of the more western areas, including St. Lawrence Island and the Bering Strait coast. Winter storm warnings in effect for the lower and middle Yukon Valley and the Koyukuk Valley. Looks like some areas there around Galena and south and west toward Grayling could be looking at 5 to 10 inches of snow. That will continue through Saturday. Bethel, a winter storm watch from late tonight through Friday afternoon. Blizzard watch in effect for the Pribilofs, including St. Paul, looking at a possibility of 3 to 5 inches of snow as we head into Friday afternoon. And blizzard warnings in effect right now for the eastern Aleutians, including Dutch Harbor and Nikolsky, with gusts there reaching upwards of 55 miles per hour. As we take a look at Friday, low pressure is strengthening as it moves into Bristol Bay. It will continue its trek northward up the YK coast at 961 millibars, the occlusion and warmer air spreading well into the interior and over the west coast. But by that point, it looks like things will be cold enough still for snow across the Seward Peninsula, Kotzebue Sound, the Brooks Range, and a large part of the Arctic coast, including a chance for accumulating snow in places like Barrow, Prudhoe Bay, and Deadhorse. Winds may be an issue as well, and with periods of rain continuing across South Central, including the Cook Inlet and the western parts of the Kenai Peninsula and Kodiak Island, there's a lot more wet and warmer weather on the way. Latest models indicate this warm and wet pattern will continue well into next week. You can find your latest forecast anytime on weather.gov. For Alaska statewide weather, I'm meteorologist Dave.